Let's lock in. So unexpectedly, I did not expect to make a video about this at all. To be honest, this is a fight I didn't have a dog in the fight. It was just a fight that was on, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. And so it's Padley and Crocker, right? Now, as they're coming out, again, I'm from the United States of America. Y'all like to call us chaps or whatever. I'm just an American chap, right? Who turns on the fight. I see Padley come out. I see him get booed. So clearly I'm like, all right, Crocker's the dude that the crowd likes. I don't know much about anything. I don't know these guys going into the fight. I don't know who they are. I've never seen them fight before. I just know this is a big fight. I love boxing. So I'm going to be introduced to these guys for the first time watching the fight. The fight starts. And the ref just really seemed to be showing favoritism towards Crocker. Like they're both leading with their heads in southpaw orthodox matchup. Like, stuff happens, but he takes points away from Padley. And to me, they weren't justified. And the first point that he took away from Padley, I didn't even see a warning. It was just like he took a point away from Padley. But watching the fight, Padley clears to be the more talented boxer, the more skilled boxer, landing the better punches. And it gets to a point in the fight where Padley drops Crocker. Crocker gets up. Padley's going for the finish. Now, the bell sounds for 10 seconds left in the round. And they are exchanging. Now, if you're the ref now, you have to know, okay, they're in the heat of the moment. The bell sounds for 10 seconds. I have to be able to stop this as soon as the bell rings. But the ref doesn't do that. The ref is a good distance away from the fight. And so once the bell sounds, Padley hits Crocker after the bell, and Crocker falls to the ground after he was already knocked down in the round and already hurt, and acts like he can't continue. And then the referee disqualifies Padley. Disqualifies him. Flat out. So now Padley loses. Padley was on the verge of stopping this man. Padley was going to win by stoppage. There's no doubt in most people's mind. We know what we were seeing. He dropped him. He hurt him. He was a better fighter. He was doing what he had to do. And then all of a sudden, there was this, and I'll admit it was slightly after the bell, but the referee didn't do his job. The referee was supposed to jump in and stop it. You consider that when you had 2-point deductions prior to that, that seemed unjustified for something that both fighters were doing. And it just seemed like Padley was up against it. I mean, not Padley. Paddy was up against it. And it was hard to watch. The man has an L on his record for a fight he was dominating. Like, I bring this up a lot. It's like Roy Jones, Montel Griffin almost. Again, I would love to see that fight be made a no contest. I think the referee in the legal profession, when a judge does too much to persuade the outcome, we call it putting the thumb on the scale. The scales of justice. The referee clearly put his thumb on the scale during that fight. And it's not to say Padley doesn't have any culpability in this, but again, that was an honest mistake. They're throwing bombs. They're trying to avoid getting hit. They're in the heat of the battle. That's why the referee is in the ring to say time. There were a few times Harvey Dock did that in the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. I saw he had to jump in time. The referee failed. And I'm not saying they can run it back, do whatever. The damage is already done. But there's no way Padley should have to walk around with an L on his record for that. The difference is Roy Jones hit Montel Griffin when he was on the ground taking a knee. Padley was already in motion, throwing punches, trying to finish someone he just knocked down. The bell sounded. Slightly after the bell, the referee was never there to jump in and say time. He's already in a hostile environment where everyone's booing him. He's in the ring with a ref, where the ref is taking points away without giving legitimate warnings. It seemed like the deck was stacked against this dude. And I'm from the United States of America. I really couldn't care less about the fight. I'm just telling you what it looked like to me, someone who was watching, an objective observer who loves boxing. And I'm sitting there thinking, this poor dude. And who knows, those 2 points that got deducted probably gave him a sense of urgency where he had to press and go for it. There's one way to rectify this. And they already said they petitioned. I hope the commission that they're petitioning to turns this fight into a no contest and orders an immediate rematch. That's the best way to clean up this mess. And that referee, like I said, that referee who disqualified was unqualified. So he shouldn't have been in the ring. And I heard Eddie, because Eddie's guy got the win. So Eddie was doing his usual slimy stuff. But no, that referee was horrible. That referee is the reason why we're here in the first place. So that fight needs to be made a no contest, and they should run it back. But they're not, because what Eddie wants to do is feed this guy to his other fighter, Jerron Boots Ennis. It was disgusting, terrible to watch. Boxing politics. The crowd likes this guy, Crocker, so they're going to pay to see him get cooked. They're going to pay to see Petty Crocker get baked. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. I appreciate every comment. I can't get to every comment, but I review them and I appreciate it. It makes me feel good. It lets me know that the videos sparking discussion. Please hit the like button. The like button helps circulate the video and get it in the algorithm so that it will be recommended for other people. And if you want to listen to this content, but you don't have the ability to watch on YouTube, the podcast is available on all major streaming services. You can listen to it that way. I genuinely appreciate all the support. Thank you for rocking with me. It's Caden. I'm out. Peace.